everyone to please stand. Stand.
Good morning. And again, there we go. And again, wonderful, fabulous Friday. So many of these students I had in my class as well. I'm so proud of all of you. But I'm here to speak for Mr. Shane Westbrook. Shane started here a year ago, at the beginning of the year. I had about 18 credits. And again, just in his initial meeting, I could tell this guy was special. Really smile and very confident. So, and he was pretty sure, he's like, I'm going to get this done, sir. And I'm like, well, okay, let's see. And lo and behold, he did. We got 10 classes done with his college bridge. And he is graduating 3 months early. So, I mean, what the heck, man? That is incredible. Way to go, man. So, some other words I'd like to describe him: determined, smart, positive. That's one of the things. He's always positive, even on those dreary days, even on those days where it's just like, he's still like, yes, sir, all right. And then he goes and does what he needs to do. Respectful, confident, and caring. What his plans are immediately after graduation, he wants to get in the work field with his dad, who is a computer technician. So that's pretty awesome. And then again, for the next 5 years, he wants to become financially stable, have his own place, have his own business. And I thought this was kind of touchy. He wants to make sure he wants to take care of his family, repay his family for everything that they've done for him. And again, his biggest accomplishment, obviously, is graduating. And the thing that impacted him the most here at Venture, he said, good source of help. If you ever get stuck or confused on an assignment or have questions, the teachers are always there to help you. He appreciates every teacher at Venture because they actually care and want to see you graduate. What do you want, who do you want to thank? He wants to thank me for being kind and most understanding teacher. He wanted to thank Miss Sarah Guy for being the realest and funniest teacher. And he wanted to thank Miss Beaver for never giving up on her students, even when the assignments got hard, and she had the best classroom, he said. He also wants to thank his girlfriend for always being there and for motivating him every day. And then last but not least, he wanted to thank his mom and dad for always being there, never giving up on him, and always having his back. Advice he'd like to give everybody he's leaving behind: don't take Venture for granted. Stay off your phone and finish them assignments. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm proud to announce Venture's first graduate today, Shane Westbrook.
Good morning, my name is Miss Van Osdell, and I am here this morning to speak for Bethany Turner. It truly is an honor to speak for her this morning. From the moment that she walked into my advisory in my English class, she brought an energy that was refreshing and uplifting. She was excited to be here most days, determined to graduate and ready for the next chapter in her life. What stood out to me right away about Bethany was her genuine ability to connect to people. She took the time to really get to know those around her, and because of that, our advisory became something special. A group that supported each other and cheered for each other. We had a lot of yes queens and tell me the tea moments, which I was definitely there for. I will certainly miss our talks, and I know that our whole advisory will as well. Of course, there were the tough days and the moments of doubt and challenges along the way, but Bethany never let them stop her. She made up her mind that she was going to push through, graduate, and move forward, and that's exactly what she did. Bethany wanted to share a few words of wisdom about high school, and I think they perfectly capture her journey. She said, although sometimes high school can feel like the end of the world, you have to remember that it's only a small portion of your life, and it will pass. There are greater things ahead, so don't give up, do your best, even if that's simply showing up. And that's honestly what she did on some days. She showed up. But with the support of her peers, her family, and her teachers, she didn't just show up, she succeeded. She pushed herself, and I couldn't be prouder of what she has accomplished. Bethany completed 2 full years of high school in just 6 months. That alone is incredible, but the best part is she's just getting started. She has already been accepted into Texas State, where she will begin this fall as a psychology major. Without a doubt, she'll continue to achieve great things. I have to admit, I'm a little jealous that she is about to live in a place where a river runs right by campus. Let's hope that doesn't distract her too much from going to class. And now I have a few things that Bethany would like to share. She says, I want to thank Ms. Parsons for accepting me into Venture, and I want to thank Ms. Wicker and Ms. Stringer for their uplifting energy and encouragement. I want to thank Ms. Penalty for being her school mom, who she could go to about anything. I want to thank Ms. Haynes for being there for me, for listening and always finding a way to help me succeed no matter the circumstances. Most importantly, I want to thank myself for getting this far, because there's so many things that made me want to give up, but I haven't. Although these past few years have felt so defeating, I'm still standing, and that's my biggest accomplishment yet. Next, I want to thank my sisters for being my built-in best friends and always supporting me. I want to thank my parents for pushing me to try my hardest and always do things to the best of my ability, because without them, I wouldn't be graduating today. But I want to especially thank you for being there for me when times get hard, supporting me through everything, and trying your best to make me happy, and allowing me to figure out life on my own. But still being there to always run back to when life isn't good to me. I love you guys, and I'm blessed to call you my family. Bethany, I'm so happy I was privileged to be your advisor and your teacher. I love you, and I wish you nothing but the very best. Ladies and gentlemen, Venture's next graduate, Bethany Turner.
Good morning, everybody. Most of you don't know me. I'm Ms. Hall. I'm one of the newcomer center teachers here. Ms. Anderson was not able to be here today, so Stephanie asked me to give her speech. When I first met Stephanie, she was a shy, quiet newcomer student in her second year here. It wasn't long before she showed me just how intelligent and not shy she was. I had the privilege of watching her become a self-confident young lady with an excellent grasp of English. When she asked to transfer to Venture, I wholeheartedly supported that decision. And while I knew she was motivated to graduate, I had no idea she would do it in less than a year. Stephanie's future plans are to work for 1 year and then hopefully attend school in either Spain or Mexico. And ultimately, she would like to become a flight attendant and travel the world. I'm a little jealous. When I asked what her biggest accomplishment was, she couldn't think of anything. And she didn't email me later with any suggestions. So I'm going to tell you what I think her biggest accomplishment was. Moving to a new country, learning a new language, and graduating high school in less than 3 years. It's every Friday was a big motivator and had an impact on her motivation to continue working and earning credits. And each graduation made her cry as she thought about her turn to walk the stage. Ms. Beaver, Ms. Wicker, and Ms. Smith, Stephanie would like to thank you all for your support during her journey here at Venture. You helped make all of this possible. And now if you will give Ms. Negrete the stage, she has a few words for Stephanie's parents.
Good morning, Ms. Negrete. I'm going to say the message for her family in Spanish. La familia de Stephanie, ¿dónde están? Buenos días, familia, amigos. La asesora de Stephanie, la señora Anderson, no puede estar aquí hoy, así que Stephanie pidió a Miss Hall para que dijera su discurso. Cuando conocí a Stephanie por primera vez, era una estudiante nueva, tímida y callada, en segundo año por aquí. No pasó mucho tiempo antes de que me demostrara lo inteligente y no tímida que era. Tuve el privilegio de verla convertirse en una joven segura de sí misma, con un excelente dominio del inglés. Cuando pidió transferirse a Venture, apoyé esa decisión con todo mi corazón. Y aunque sabía que estaba motivada para graduarse, no tenía idea de que lo lograría en menos de un año. Los planes de futuro de Stephanie son trabajar durante un año y luego, con suerte, asistir a la escuela en España o México. En última instancia, le gustaría ser auxiliar de vuelo y viajar por el mundo. Cuando le pregunté cuál era su mayor logro, no pudo pensar en nada, así que les diré lo que creo que es. Mudarse a un nuevo país, aprender un nuevo idioma y graduarse en menos de 3 años es un logro enorme y del cual ella y su familia deberían estar muy orgullosos. Stephanie siente que poder ver graduaciones todos los viernes, tuvo un gran impacto en su motivación para seguir trabajando y ganando créditos. Y cada graduación la hizo llorar al pensar que su turno para caminar por el escenario ya se llegaba. Señorita Beaver, la señora Wicker y la señorita Smith, Stephanie quiere agradecerles por su apoyo durante su viaje en Venture. Ustedes ayudaron a que todo eso fuera posible. Voy a llamar a Ms. Hall para terminar la llamada.
It is my honor and pleasure to present to you as Stephanie Farmer.
Good morning, I'm Ms. Thomas, and I have the pleasure of speaking for Sanaya Applewhite this morning. Sanaya came to Venture in October of 2023, which was her junior year, and Naya has taken care of business since the day she walked through these doors. She completed her junior year, earning 7 credits, putting her well into her senior year credits. Coming back in the fall of this year, she only needed 6 credits, but she still challenged herself by taking difficult courses like pre-cal. Naya is here today, graduating 3 months early, with an endorsement in arts and humanities and a distinguished classification. Her future success is inevitable. Not only is she beautiful, on the outside, she has so many other qualities that make her just an outstanding person of character. She's kind, personable, caring, so smart, mature, level-headed, positive, honest, and loves her family. Naya, your radiant presence will be missed in advisory and all around adventure. But go do your thing, you're gonna be great. The following are words from Naya herself. After graduation, she'll work for full-time until the fall, where she plans to go to college and pursue her interest in psychiatry. In the next 5 to 10 years, she's hoping to be successful in that career and be
purchasing her pretty pink house, as well as putting her mother and her brother in their homes. My biggest accomplishment in high school was graduating and making others smile while doing it. Venture had a positive impact on me because I met new people here, as well as being able to distribute my personality to different people. She is contagious. Okay, you ready for this one? Okay. She would like to thank a few people. I would like to thank God for always hearing my cries and always removing my worries, for always coming at the right time, even when I think my time is perfect. I want to thank my mommy for pushing me and never giving up on me, being the shoulder I can always cry on, as well as always having the ears to listen. Even though sometimes we bump heads, I'm always so thankful for having a mother like you. Thank you for believing in me and seeing my potentials, molding me into a beautiful, intelligent, and loving young woman, as well as my homegirls, Antaria and Serafina, for just being themselves and being lovely, wholehearted young women. I want to thank my little brother for always providing me with a laugh as well as encouraging words whenever I'm down and out. To all my family members in heaven watching down on me and guiding me every step of the way. For Miss Thomas and Miss Wicker for always being my school mom, letting me know if I'm slacking as well as when I'm doing great. And thank you for Officer Gardner for talking to me about God and always giving an amen. Any teacher who has helped me and uplifted me on my journey to my advisory, which I will miss. Thank you guys for always allowing me to be myself without judgment and listening to me talk about any and everything, as well as anyone I've connected here with at Venture as well. We're so proud of you, we love you and miss you. I'm pleased and proud to announce Venture's next graduate, Sanaya Applewhite.
Good morning. I am Ms. Long, and I have the honor and privilege of speaking for Takira as the Honduras. So I've only had Takira as an advisee for since the beginning of the school year, but during that time, I've really come to know her better. She has also taken a couple of my social studies class, so we also had time to speak at those times. But during that time that I've known Takira, there have been ups and downs, but what really stands out to me about her is her resilience. Throughout everything she's been faced with, she's always picked herself back up and persevered. We've been through crying about the length of certain courses and how she felt like she would never get finished or never get out of it, to dancing in the hallways about credits received, sometimes all in the same day. When I asked Takira what she'd like to do immediately after graduation, she said that she plans on attending Bobo Cosmetology School right after graduation, and then after that, she intends to go to college to earn her nursing degree. As far as her goals for the next 5 years, she wants to become a nurse and also start a hair business on the side. She wants to be living independently, and she may travel a little bit. So when I asked her what was her biggest accomplishment in high school, her biggest accomplishment is graduating early. There was a time when she thought that wouldn't be possible, so that is her biggest accomplishment. What are some great things that Venture that positively impacted your journey? She says that having friends with a positive mindset and teachers that encouraged her significantly influenced her journey. She does want to have some people to thank. She wants to thank myself and Ms. Goodspeed for being her school moms. And she has some family to thank. Takira wants to thank her mom and her grandma for always being by her side every step of the way and never giving up on her. She would also like to dedicate her graduation to her grandfather, who is no longer with us. She does have a message for students, and she says that you need to ask questions if you need to. She also says to stay off your phone because you will not progress as fast as you could otherwise. I am so proud of Tahira to present her as Venture's next graduate.
Good morning, I'm Mrs. Robertson, and I'm here to speak on behalf of Alyssa Greer. Alyssa came to Venture in August of 2023 with just a few credits, but is now graduating early, only a year and a half later. Alyssa has always been pretty quiet and advisory, but in the last several months, she's kind of come out of her shell. She's taken on leadership roles in advisory, like helping out with door decoration during Red Book of the Week, and she's been participating in student council, where she even ran for treasurer. And she was known to student council for always being willing to do any task that she was asked to do, and for always having a positive attitude. Alyssa struggled with getting distracted and unmotivated, and for a while she even thought about giving up on graduation altogether. So she feels like her biggest accomplishment is graduating early despite these struggles that held her back. Alyssa feels that Venture helped her graduate despite her problems because of the teachers, the atmosphere of the College Bridge program. Immediately after graduation, Alyssa plans to attend UTA, and she also wants to get her real estate license. She's interested in helping people find their home and helping people to redecorate their houses. Her goal for the next 5 years is to focus on earning money, so that she can get a house and get married and have children. Alyssa would like to thank all of her teachers, but especially myself, Ms. Goodspeed, Ms. Sinclair, Ms. Van Osdale, Ms. Wilson, Ms. Cole, Ms. Ritchie, and Ms. McMillian. She respected the fact that we all respected the pace at which she wanted to work, but also gave her a push when she needed it. She will be forever grateful to the teachers and staff of Venture. Alyssa would also like to thank her family, her mom, and her sister Ariel. She hopes that her sister Ariel will be just as successful here at Venture. Alyssa's advice for the students of Venture is to stop focusing on drama and unimportant stuff. She says, put that energy into your work and you'll make it. If I can get through school despite always getting distracted and unmotivated, you can too. Please join me in congratulating Venture's latest graduate, Alyssa Greer.
Hi, good morning, everyone. My name is Mrs. Mulder Kastner, and today I have the absolute honor of speaking for Destiny Valenzuela. Destiny is also graduating early with 28 credits, and she says she's most proud of being able to balance school, work, and her small business while taking care of herself. After high school, Destiny plans to pursue college and is considering a criminology degree. Her goals are to have a stable job to help give her mom an easy life. Destiny, when she first came to my advisory, immediately, what a sweet, incredible student. All of her teachers would tell me, she's awesome, no problems. And at first impression, you might think that Destiny is a little quiet, but there is a fierce fire of determination that helped push her across the finish line. And it was just an honor to have you in class. She has a lot of people that she'd like to thank. She said that Venture helped her finish early and that our school's teachers are so sweet and helpful. To all her teachers, she said you've been more than just educators. You've been mentors, guides, and sources of unwavering support. She wants to give a special shout out to myself and to Mr. Ostrowski and Mrs. Thomas. Through every challenge, every tough assignment, every moment of doubt, you were there holding her hand through the rough times and pushing her to finish. And a super big thanks to Mr. Morales, who couldn't be here today. Victor, thank you for pushing Destiny to keep going. You got her back up every time she was close to quitting, and you were her cheerleader every time she finished a class. She also needs to thank her besties, Sherlyn, Romy, and Nona. She says, I wouldn't be here standing without you guys. From the first day we met to this incredible moment, y'all have been my greatest supporters, my partners in adventure, and my source of endless laughter. We have shared late night hangouts, moments of self-doubt, and those hilarious inside jokes that no one else understands. Through the highs and lows, you reminded me that I was never alone. I love you guys. Your friendship is one of the greatest gifts life has to offer. And her last thank you will go to her mother, which I'm going to have Mr. Brente help me read.
Este es el mensaje de Destiny para ti, ¿ok? Para mí, mi mayor inspiración ha sido mi mejor amiga, la mujer deslumbrante de quien recibí mi nombre y vida. Ella llenó la casa con diversión, música y lo más importante, amor. Y mientras me guiaba a través de esos increíbles 18 años, no sé si alguna vez se dio cuenta de que la persona que yo más quería ser era ella. Gracias, mamá. Gracias.
Stephanie, we are going to miss you so much. All of you, please come back and visit because we will definitely feel your absence. Everyone, please help me celebrate our last graduate for today, Destiny Valenzuela.
Good morning. Before we do this next little part, I've got a couple of announcements first. For any of our seniors, remember that the scholarship window is open through the 10th. If you have any questions about that, especially you guys up here, come see me. And then Ms. Van also asked me to share student council immediately after the ceremony. If you guys will come help reset the stage and then go straight to her room. So, you guys will go to stand. And you're going to move your tassel from the right to the left. And they are now officially graduates.
I'm back. You may be seated. Okay, here is your little quote. Pat down, pat down. Okay, here is your quote. The most important thing in life is to stop saying, I wish, and start saying, I will. You all, based on everything that everyone has said here and all of your teachers, you have that determination. You will be successful. Dream big, but think, I will make this happen. Speak it into existence, and it's going to take you far. So I'm very proud of every one of you. I will miss these faces. But feel free to come back and visit anytime. Especially when you get married, you have those two babies, come back and visit. I feel like I'm going to be here forever, so you've got plenty of time. For everyone else, it is a fabulous day today. Wonderful Fridays. I love being here every single day. Even when you hear me in the hallways speaking a little bit louder, I love it every day. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. Because you make it enjoyable. You keep us guessing. Okay, you keep us moving. I get about 11,000 steps every day chasing people around. But I know that you can be successful and be here when you have that determination, you have that grit, and you learn to set goals. When we're kind to one another, we bring joy with our personalities. That's what makes Venture special. I don't want to say anything bad about other schools, but we're special. We make things happen that don't happen anywhere else. You've got people in this building that love you, that will fight for you.
But you have to do the hard part. You have to be here every day. You have to stay off of your cell phones. You've got to make that progress every single day, and you will be here. I promise you, you will be here when you decide to set that goal and make it happen. I hope everyone has a wonderful day. You know where not to be in the hallways or hanging out in the restrooms. But we're going to dismiss to advisory. Please go straight there and have a wonderful